Seriously, how moist does that look? Smut! If you're not gagging to get some of this in your gob after watching this video, I'm sorry, but you might be vegan. These beef satay skewers are that good, they should be illegal. I'm Schuey, and in this video I'm going to show you how to grill some beef skewers that have been marinated in a satay sauce to pack in the flavour. So just sit back, grab a drink or two and let's get into it. There's plenty of cuts of beef I could use for this dish today. Yet, as I staggered into Gippsland Premium Meats, Mick was cutting this up. This being some black market branded Marble Score 5 round steak. So I said, Mick, I need some of your meat. And he said, sure, just come out in the back of the shop, Schuey. Now to prep the steak for the skewers. Mick supplied me with 2 centimetre thick slices. So I just need to roughly slice it up into 2 centimetre cubes. Then pop the beef into a plastic container ready for the marinade. By keeping the pieces roughly the same size, they'll cook more evenly. So just put all of these ingredients into a blender. Then just blend until smooth. And then just adding the marinade to the beef. It's a bit nutty, and cover with the lid and shake it up good. This marinade will help tenderise the meat and help keep it moist. Smart. Then just pop this back in the fridge for at least an hour. You can make this up the day before and leave it in your fridge overnight if you need to. It's time to make up our skewers, and there's no need to soak your skewers in water if you're using superior metal ones. So just stab the meat onto skewers, keeping them fairly even. Now don't throw out any of the leftover marinade. We're just going to add a little bit of peanut oil. This is just going to thin it down, and that way we can use this to baste our skewers while we're grilling them. Most people thinking I was going to say moist when grilling, but I restrained myself because I'm a professional. Today I'm going to be using my Weber Go Anywhere, or GA as they're known, making sure the bottom vents are fully open to allow as much airflow as possible. Then dump in a chimney starter 3/4 full of lit charcoal. Then using an old pair of tongs, I'll spread the charcoal out to make it nice and even. Carefully placing the grill back on. Now obviously I'm a trained professional, don't attempt twirling your tongs unsupervised. Today I'm using a high direct heat, and these skewers are going to take less than 10 minutes to be cooked, or for those of you who like to use my beer timer, you're looking at a 1 beer cook. Cheers! The most common question I get asked is, can the beer in the beer timer be substituted for another drink? It's time to get the skewers over the heat. We're just going to let them grill for 3 to 4 minutes per side, and remember to just keep turning them. We don't want them to burn, but we do need them to char up. And just remember to keep basting them with the leftover marinade. This is going to help them stay juicy. All right, it'll keep them moist. There, I said it. Delayed smut. Keeping an eye on the internal temp. Don't let them climb over 57 degrees Celsius, but once they do reach that internal temp, take them off the heat and let them rest for a couple of minutes. Or don't let them rest and ignore everything I've told you. It's your call.